Hey guys, welcome to the Daily Collective. Today is March 9th. Today is March 9th. I feel giddy. There is this sense of kind of refreshing hope. That is the collective energy today. That is what I'm tapping into. And when I pulled the card this morning, I got the sun. So I'm pretty sure I'm tapped into that energy, and I would like to see more from today's collective energy. So you're invited to stay. If you have clicked on this video, there is definitely something here for you. I am going to pull whatever needs to be prioritized today. This reading and all of my daily collective readings usually are good for a good 24 hours. Let's get into it. All right, first I'm gonna start the soundtrack or song to this reading. If you know how I read, I am clairaudient and music feeds me. I feed music. There is something about it that I just get along with. From that, I always involve music in my readings. So with that being said, the song for this reading is Bring Me Back by Elohim and Grits. Oh, I don't know, I've never heard of them. Take a look. It's pretty. There's a lot of light and shiny joy colors. Okay, let's get into this reading. This is the collective energy that I'm tapping into. From the heart of the matter, what's crossing you, what's on top of you, what's on bottom of you. This is stuff that you've let go of recently. What you have just recently gone through in the past. What you have to look forward to, and ultimately an outcome to this. Also, at the end of this reading, I do pull from the charm, so you get a little bit more. Okay, here we go. A lot of sword energy. This is Gemini energy. This is thoughts, air. That's all I feel from that so far. It looks like the Six of Swords is the heart of the matter. There is a lot of communication on its way from this card specifically, not because of the Six of Swords itself, but if you take a look at this card, there is something on its way. Something has already been written or thought out completely, and it is finding its way to you. Ultimately, it looks like you are looking to move on from something in that has clearly not been meant for you. You've been working, you've been planning, you've been working through this, but ultimately your point, the heart of the matter, is to move on from something to something else, going from this destination to another destination. And in this, from this destination was chaotic, and I heard drama, a lot of ups and downs, and yeah, ultimately moving on to a calmer situation, to peace. And then what's crossing you is the Two of Swords. This is something that you're being held back mentally because you can't think clearly. There is, it looks like, possibly, if you kind of look at this message, it looks like you're waiting on something. You are left not being able to decide because you don't have whatever this message is. There is something, you're waiting on something. And this will help you see. And I feel like even if it's almost like you're willing to to even take it if it hurts. If this information, it's like you're willing to hear it if it's the best news you've ever heard, or you're willing and ready to hear if it's the worst news. You're just ready and waiting, and you're not able to move until you are clear on this. What is on top of your situation is the Emperor. With this energy, there is something it looks like there's a lot of boundaries that need to be kind of had in this situation. It looks like I'm gonna wait on that. I don't know yet. On the bottom of your situation is the Four of Swords. This is it looks like you've kind of respectively taken time to yourself. You have made sure to kind of recalibrate yourself and make sure that you are straight internally, that you are healed and well enough and feel good enough. There's something about building yourself up, and I feel like this has been done. You have done the work when it comes to that. You have kind of nourished yourself, and I feel like you spoiled yourself. Honestly, I don't know if you went to the spa or you took time off of work, or you literally, you made you a priority. In this, you had enough time to kind of relax and unravel, and I don't know if you got a massage too, but man, I feel like you are unraveling. Like there is a lot of, oh, I feel loose. That's good. From the past, it looks like the Seven of Wands is here. From the Seven of Wands, there is something that's just happened recently that has tried you, and you really did have to kind of make your own name. You had to be sure about yourself. There is something about you and what you have is special, and I think you yourself needed to recognize that. You doubted that. You didn't have that. You didn't see your potential, really. You doubted it. But I feel like this break, whatever you've done, it's kind of helping you reevaluate and understand that you are shiny. You are worth it. You are so worth it. Whatever it is that you want, you are worth it. And it looks like what needs to be prioritized is the Emperor. And this is clear now. With this, you are literally, you found your, okay, so the song, Found Your Kingdom, or what is it? I don't know the name of it. Hold on, I'm going to pause for a sec. Okay, I can't think of it, but I will, and I will attach it in the information below. But it does have to do with you stepping into your power, but not having anything to apply it to yet. You have literally, even when it comes to romantic connections, when it comes to the Emperor, you are living in your established energy, and you are able to give more because of this kind of pure strength and structure. And only someone like you, only someone in this strength can really reinforce growth, to really get serious about growth. This is cutting out things that are clearly not right for you. Kind of, even I heard a cleanse, like taking the power back in you being sure. I just feel like stacked, like energetically stacked, all of your muscles and molecules stacked. It's like you're literally the foundation. But with the Emperor, you are not able to connect and flow. The Emperor usually, so when I brought up connections, a romantic connection, the Emperor and the Empress, They never consummate. They look at each other. They are inspired by each other. They like get off on each other. I excuse my language, but literally, but with never having physical contact. So it's like you are in your prime, and because of this prime energy, you are bringing in growth, you are bringing in stability, and from this, you're kind of looking towards thriving and looking towards what it is that it takes. What is it that you want? So what you represent in this reading is the Nine of Coins. This is living in your abundance, being able to say you work 7 days a week, or sorry, if you work 5 days a week and you put in your work and you have a priority list and you hit all of your marks, you're super responsible, you get to go home and have that fine glass of wine and go to your fancy fireplace on your bare rug carpet in front of it, and like slip into your silk jammies and make out with your beautiful husband. Like literally, this is the energy that you want. You want to live in your happiness. You want to be a part of it. You want to live in it. And from this, you feel like you could get more. From this, you feel like this physical connection, this physical reality, living in your abundance is actually making more possible. You can, holy shit, make it to the 10. Yeah, you're a 9 right now, but you could be a 10. But it looks like some collaboration is required, and this choice, this back and forth energy, not being able to balance what it is that you want compared to what it is that kind of your reality, your realistic life. And this is really, really hard for you because you can't get over this mentally because you don't have an answer. And you keep on juggling this and considering it and completely unconsidering it, but equally the next day considering it. There is something, okay, the Empress, I told you, see, I didn't even notice. What you have to look forward to in the near future is the Empress. She is so everything that I described when it came to this partnership, there is so much you are able to grow because of this feminine energy. It's like you're getting a balance of masculine and femininity, and you're getting a glimpse of what that duality does for you specifically. But this is literally what you're coming into. This is the energy that you are coming into contact with soon with an outside influence. It looks like you are meeting your Empress, or you are meeting your Emperor. Take it how it resonates. I don't know how you live, if you live in your feminine energy or your masculine energy, but I'm telling you, these two energies are coming closer and closer, and there's just some really weird details that each of these people or energies can't control. They're waiting on something, so maybe they're waiting on each other. What's on bottom of your situation is the Four of Swords. So yeah, this break time, this energy of healing oneself to be sure that you are able to take on this opportunity. So it feels, since this Two of Coins is coming out in the reverse, you still need to kind of find what it is that's not, why you can't take this leap, why you can't go for it, what it is that's keeping you back. Do you need to communicate? Do you need communication? If you want communication, ask for it. See, that's the thing, hard. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys about this. When it comes to chivalry, the masculine and the feminine, there is an equal kind of understanding of masculine and feminine energy. And when you are thriving in your masculine and feminine energy, and you've hit that mark, there is something about chivalry and something about nourishing and building each other up. And the masculine, I can tell you, the masculine, it is your job to pursue the feminine. She needs that that reinforcement inside that she can't get anywhere else but from the Emperor. When he comes and gets her, when he pursues her, that's the missing piece. She feels like she is the queen. She has been chosen because she is the best of the best. She hasn't had to choose the masculine because she knows that this is the potential. We already know each other's potential here. We already know our potential. The fact is, chivalry is not dead, and it needs to exist in this energy. So, feminine, be open to receive and be compassionate once this energy is open to give. And masculine, I can tell you right now, if you don't go after your feminine and make it clear that you pee on her leg and she is yours, then she's not going to feel like she's yours. What you look forward to in this situation and what you fear at the same time is, we'll talk about fear first. What you fear in this situation is the aspect that if you were to give into this, you would get nothing back. That you are going to put everything into this and you will not receive. And it will never work out and it will not be equal. But what you have to look forward to with this card coming out in the upright position, the strength, you have something to give into. And as soon as this energy is flowing and working and happening, this communication is actually happening, this is where you will find your compassion, you will find your heart, you will find the brave. I feel like the masculine energy has a lot of like courage to kind of tap into. You have to be courageous. Don't doubt your power. You are perfect. And just as much as your feminine is perfect, or vice versa, your masculine is exactly what you're looking for. Be open and compassionate when this masculine energy comes up, because this is ultimately what is being prioritized. Okay, the outcome to this situation is, I'm not going to be able to do charms, guys. Too much. Ace of Swords and the Star. It looks like your dreams are coming true as soon as truth comes out. It looks like as soon as truth comes out, you have a direction, you have something to work with, and from this you can build and build and build and defend and go somewhere. Your star, what you've always wished for, what you want, what you hope for, what you desire, what you've dreamt of since you were a little one, is literally, as soon as, typically in the star card, you can see a visual of this feminine figure giving and receiving equally. And because of this, it's the ultimate understanding that you can't just take, you can't just receive. Things aren't given to you like that. You can't have, it just doesn't work that way. But as soon as there is flow, as soon as, it's opening up, you will receive. Your wish come true. That's what I'm going to call this, a wish come true. Okay, guys, I am not going to do charms today because I did go over, and these are supposed to be short. I appreciate you guys sharing your energy. I look forward to seeing you again, especially if you subscribe to this channel. Also, don't forget to like. Thanks, guys. Bye.